Hell, we're out here having a good time. Explaining what's happening here. So, the tracks I found last weekend were over towards that peak, straight through that V in the trees. And then the graves are down along this road. It goes straight down. Kind of crazy. We're doing our adventure today. See if we can get into some sassy Squatch tracks. We're not sure, but we're gonna look and see. But still lots of fun out here. If there's anything out here, and they're like, yeah, there's nothing out here, blah, blah, blah. I mean, in that kind of cover, you're not gonna see this, like Man from Snowy River type stuff, you know. And also up on top of those ridges, there's some public, the rest that's private, but that nobody goes up. Nobody's up in there. It's, you know, people can mock me all they want, but that's the way things are. It's gonna be something that's gonna be in places that you're not gonna know, because you only see about 10% of what's actually going on. Even the trail cam, unless you have a satellite. Let's see if this is zoomed in okay. If you have a satellite, you couldn't keep track of what's happening in the darkness out here. Plus, you don't know what's happening inside the earth, inside the hills and canyons, because the YouTube guys, you know, they're not natives to the area. They don't know the area real well. There's caverns and all kinds of stuff in there. There's caverns and all kinds of stuff all over the place out here. It's just a matter of getting out and finding them, but they're not going to come out during the day. See, and they decided to roar at you like they have me. Like this, that one that's in here, he was right over this ridge on this side of the road. He was roaring, calling my name. Roared about, it was like a dying sheep, dying goat sound for a minute, and then it got its voice together and it started calling my name like it was hurt. It lives up in here, I think, on this ridge. Very few people go up in there, and a lot of guys are gonna say, no, well, it's just that people say that there's no aliens. Well, the State Department just came out and said, and the intelligence community just came out and said that there is aliens, and they do exist, and they have biologics. So some of the most important information we've had in our lifetimes, and nobody cares. That's kind of the irony of America today. We're in a post-pandemic era with a lot of people that grew up in the pandemic that are now becoming adults and trying to find their way in life. They don't really understand what's happening here. You know, this oh yeah. Nobody hikes that canyon. You see, the lens is clean. Nobody hikes in that canyon. I don't care what they say. I don't care what they tell you. I don't care what they think. That over there is private, so this is the only public. But there ain't no access into this stuff. That is just crazy up in there. There's places all like that out west, in the western part of Utah. And this place behind me is untouched. Absolutely untouched. So